Ladies and gentlemen, up next, this will be 3 5-minute rounds of professional lightweight mixed martial arts action. Introducing first, fighting out of the Chapman's AC and heating blue corner, this is Omar Smith.
Core UFC Gym Zone, Omar Smith. 5'9", 29 years of age, coming into this fight with a record of 3-1. He's been training for the last 15 years. He got his work cut out for him. He takes on Justin Lamperez. Two more fights after this, ladies and gentlemen. We got our co-main events and main events. So consider this your co-main events. It's Omar Smith with the final touches.
Yeah, Omar Smith is a tough talent. He came out of the Caribbean, couldn't find any fights. Came out to Baton Rouge, and I've been matching him up for a couple years. Kid is super, super tough, incredible grappler, great striker, brilliant athlete. Don't got a whole lot to say, but boy, can he fight.
Omar Smith, ready for action.
And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the bar check, spine and joint red corner. He is Justice the Gavel Lamperez.
'27-fight veteran, Justice Lamperez. 5'11", 32 years of age, representing Gladiator Academy. Has been training for the last 15 years. Did 2 combat deployments. Predict a submission victory here tonight. A lot of former military here on Raging FC's card tonight, Tim.
Yeah, Justice Lamperez was a Marine in Afghanistan on the front lines for a couple tours of duty out there. Guy is super tough. He's a crowd favorite here. Wonderful athlete.
Everything
Out of
final touches.
Louisiana.
Final touches for Lamperez.
He's got his hands full with Omar Morera Smith tonight. But Lamperez doesn't really back down, so we'll see how it goes.
Justice Lamperez, ready for action. Let's take a look at our tail of the tape. There we see 29-year-old Smith, 32-year-old Lamperez, 5'9" versus 5'11". Both coming in around the 156, 155 limit. 3-1, there's the big difference right there. 28 fights for Lamperez. How shall this story unfold? We shall see. Let's get the official introductions from Bryce Boudreaux.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main card continues here at RFC 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be 3 5-minute rounds of professional lightweight mixed martial arts action. When this bout begins, the man in charge, Mr. Kerry Mullins. Introducing first, fighting out of the Chapman's AC and heating blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist representing Core UFC Gym Sherwood. Standing at 5'9", weighing in at 155 pounds. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, he is Omar the Terror Smith. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the bar check, spine, and joint red corner. This man is a trailer trash specialist, representing Gladiators Academy, standing at 5'11", weighing in at 155 pounds, from New Iberia, Louisiana. He is Justice the Gavel Lamperez.
Omar, Smith, Justice, Lamperez. Southpaw versus conventional matchup.
Yeah, I expect Omar Morera to shoot the takedown pretty soon here. Justice has decent stand-up, but Omar's got great grappling. Omar's in his face, though.
Push kick to the body there from Smith. Sad kick there from Lamperez. You don't see too many of those in MMA.
Justice is one of those guys in the gym that's just a little bit awkward, hard to get a beat on, and hits hard. He's super physical. So is Morera, though. Morera is a tough deal out in Baton Rouge.
Man.
Big strikes from both guys. It looked like a head kick right there for Morera.
And for a second there, I thought that Lamperez was going to eat that one, but I think he slightly missed. Inside leg kick into the straight punch there from Lamperez.
You know, one of the big differences you can notice between amateurs and pros is they're just so much more comfortable. There's a lot less emotion with these guys.
They're not spazzing out there like we've seen in some of the previous fights,
Tim.
Tim.
They let the fight develop. They don't rush the fight. You know, they let it happen. They get in there and they start moving. They let it happen. They look for openings. They don't rush. It's a huge difference you see between amateurs and pros.
Plus the length of the rounds, they have to pace themselves. Otherwise, it's gonna be a rough fight if they just go out there balls to the wall too early.
More importantly, they know to pace themselves. Whereas amateurs don't understand that yet, right? They haven't been exhausted. Both these guys have been in death battles. They know that it's not easy to win like that.
Solid takedown there from Lamperez as he
another
Smith's
takedown.
kick.
Yeah, another good takedown for Lamperez. I've seen him do 0 takedowns in his entire career, but it's exciting to see him pull one out finally.
Yeah, not only one, he pulled two.
Yeah.
See what Smith does from here, if he can wall walk himself back to his feet. Almost halfway into this.
Yeah, it looks
round.
like Morera's trying to set up a shoot triangle on Lamperez. Lamperez needs to get his back on the mat. He needs to turn him, put his head on the mat, make sure his head's above him, and control from there, and then issue some ground and pound. Right here, Morera can kind of nullify the ground and pound of Lamperez. Stalemate. Omar Morera is doing a great job controlling the wrist of Lamperez. You can see Lamperez working to get his wrists out, but Morera is doing a great job looking to shoot that triangle.
Lamperez slightly adjusts. It's going to be tough for Smith to score that from here, but they're consistently adjusting as we speak, so we're talking in real time here.
Yeah, it's super tough to land any kind of arm bars or triangles with your head pinned against the fence. It don't mean guys don't try.
No.
And just like we talked about earlier, that's what Lamperez needs to do. Put his back on the mat, put his head on the mat, keep him on the mat, and start dealing damage. That's where you'll win rounds. That's where you'll get a 10-9. Right here, you know, maybe Lamperez wins, but if he wants to decisively win the first round, he's got to do some damage.
He's got 1:22 left. Let's see what he does from there.
The overhook of Morera on Lamperez's right arm is kind of limiting a little bit of Lamperez's abilities with the ground and pound. Great attack or defense from Omar Morera, but Lamperez has got to find a way out of that.
Just under a minute left in our opening round here between Lamperez and Smith. Finally, Smith got the space he needed.
Oh, good right hand by Lamperez. Big head kick from Omar Morera.
Both fighters exchanging them back and forth.
Ooh, wow.
Bicycle knee there from Smith. That seemed like it landed, Tim.
Big knee and a big left hand.
Is Lamperez in trouble now? Is that a desperation shot?
It's possible. He's got 23 seconds. He's got to survive in here. It looks like Omar Morera is trying to get that neck.
Is this enough for Smith to steal the round?
Big 12-6 elbows. 5 seconds left. Lamperez looks hurt.
Man, Smith taking the first round.
Yeah, I have to give that first round to Omar Morera. He did more on top when he got there, and he definitely dished out some damage.
And Tim, we got a special guest in the house tonight. Where we have fighting legend, Louisiana fighting legend, Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, that's my partner.
Good
Happy
friend
to
of
see him
yours.
here, man. Happy to see him here.
Good to see Dustin Poirier supporting the local mixed martial arts. He's been enjoying the action here tonight, Tim.
What's that?
Your buddy Dustin has really been enjoying the fights here tonight.
He supports, man. He always comes to the RFC events, always supports us, always out here. You know, he trains with a lot of these guys, actually, in Lafayette. We all train together, so it's awesome to see him here supporting these kids.
See what adjustments have been made by Smith and Lamperez. Is that enough time for Lamperez
To recover from that final onslaught from Smith.
Yeah. We'll see how the recovery went between rounds for Justin Lamperez.
Spinning back kick
nice
there.
left hook for Justice, though, on that spin. Omar Morera looks very poised, but Lamperez is always a danger, man. Good left hand by Lamperez there. He shoots again.
Smith turns it around, but
Body
going back
lock
and
for
forth.
Lamperez. I personally think Justice should just keep it standing, but he gonna do what he want to do. He's from New Iberia.
Yeah, he was doing well there.
Yeah. Oh,
Overhook.
big Uchimata, and now he's almost to the mount. Nice elbow from Lamperez, and he's back in a butterfly guard.
This is kind of a confusing thing here. What did the referee stop it? Oh, I see.
What is he doing?
It was
And we continue.
Lamperez's.
Yeah.
I wanted
Looks
to blame
like Omar Morera's trying to do a little triangle choke right here.
Man, Smith was sneaky with that one.
Sneaked it in. Yep, sneaked it in.
Man, Lamperez needs to be careful here. If Smith had kept hold of his shin, and right here, if he's inching his way to get the pressure that he needs
this is
to.
getting tighter and tighter and tighter.
Man, Lamperez is about to tap.
Yeah, it's
and he
over.
does.
Omar
Smith
lands a beautiful triangle, finishes his opponent. Excellent job.
Nicely done from Omar Smith.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a beautiful triangle. Lamperez just kind of fell into that one, unfortunately, and couldn't get out.
Improving his record to 4-1. There we see the finish. And then Smith slowly inching his way to the angle he needed to get the pressure. Just as Lamperez taps.
We still got our co-main event and main event coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna make this one official. Hand it over to our ring announcer, Bryce Boudreau.
Ladies and gentlemen, official Kerry Mullins calling a stoppage to the action. 1 minute 32 seconds, round number 2. Declaring your winner by submission via triangle choke. Fighting out of the blue corner, Omar the Terror Smith.
I'm here with your winner, Omar the Terror Smith. I instantly knew we were watching pro fighters. Y'all started out poised, relaxed, focused. It was awesome. I saw you trying to get it, sneak in that triangle the first round. You didn't really get it, but you locked it up in the second. Is that something you've been working on?
Nah, well, ideally I just take what comes, and that was the opportunity and the perfect time to set it up. I usually like to get a bit more smoother, but for this one, I just take what I got, went for the finish, and that's all sure up.
Well, I know you're both of your coaches over there. They're great coaches. It was a real close first round. What were they telling you between the rounds?
Keep it standing, don't go be on my back, and just have fun.
Fantastic job. Give it up for your winner, Omar the Terror Smith.